挑没挑没？啊！看不到弹幕，我见到平板了。别急别急。哎，来，我送普抽，我操，我限定抽呢。新出的。
Business is tough. Every little thing counts.
我爸还没点完，我在外面吃饭呢，我他妈先点个外卖。一样的。这是常驻送挺多的。出。这什么？ 意味？出，没出呢。200抽一个大保底，转5还是？
What should we do today?
You need me to step in. Don't forget to bill them for an appearance
哇，
fee.
这皮肤啊！我不让我拉视角是何意味啊？你他妈做啥恶游啊？请问？
You need me to step in. Don't forget to bill them for an appearance fee.
你别急好吧，你已疾苦，你已疾苦。我他妈干嘛来着？为什么这么远？嗯，哦，才想起他们宿舍不叫 I 吗？一样，我操！
Perfect angle.
嗯，从哪上去？从哪过去？
The wind's just right.
然后谁给我发消息？我就把你那个10日聊天开了。你看吧，他把你那括号那个给屏蔽了，把那吃香蕉也给屏蔽了。 还能说话吗？啊？还敢得罪油管？神奇油管！
Is that so? Tagado only called the 3 of us.
If this is about A-Bone's future, shouldn't we consult with Hotori and the others?
I have an inkling of what this is about, but it's best if Tagido explains it himself.
All this secrecy.
또 자기도 타다기.
Love?
타기다도 타기.
家人嘛，我操 ！Destined encounter thanks to Bango。
타기도 타다기.
Well, isn't that lovely?
타
别急，别急。
Things not going well?
기도 타.
Tagido, since you've already decided to open up, why don't you gather your courage and tell us more details? If we understand the whole story, we can help you better.
剧情太长了。
타다기. 또 타다기.
Hey! Kagido's family runs an anomaly hunter group, right?
什么生物啊！我操，维尼吧！我操！妈，这个不是维尼佩斯？
또 타기도 또.
Just like Acacia aeronauts? I recently watched a show where the protagonist is based on Mr. Galexis from Acacia. Anomaly Hunter, transform! While running Espers, screen full of effects. Dealing with huge anomalies, bringing balance to chaos, rescuing people in need, gaining fame, fortune, and love. Huh? Isn't Tagido's job like that?
红黄佩斯啊！我操，这不维尼经典款。他妈，你加个颜文字合意味，我操！你他妈，你加个贴图就算了，他妈加个颜文字在这里，你显得很二次元是吧？
타기.
Huh? Then what's it really like? Does Tagido face danger all the time?
오, 타기. 타기. 타기도도 타기. 타기도. 타기도. 아, 타다기.
No way!
타다기. 타기도 타기. 타기.
Wow! That's amazing! Isn't that even cooler than what's shown on TV?
너
Tagido is awesome!
I see. In his eagerness to impress, Tagido unconsciously told a better story than reality is about A-Bone and himself.
타기. 타다기. 타기도 타다기. 타기.
Tagido, wouldn't it be better to come clean about everything sooner rather than later? The truth will come out eventually.
타기도 타다기.
严禁拍打，我操 ，no slapping。
타기도 타기.
哎，剧情真无聊完。
Huh.
The most distressing part for Tagido must be that there's not much time left before she moves away from Hetero with her guarantor. If they had more time together, he would eventually have to tell the truth. Only by overcoming this hurdle could he truly win her heart with sincerity.
就这个大贼讨厌他，我操！我现在看也挺讨厌他的。
But this is your last chance. So, for both Tagido and Taco, I'll do my best to help. At the very least, let's make this meeting as wonderful as you both imagine.
たたぎ
Well, if Mr. Adler says so.
Yeah, I could help too.
たききとたたぎ
So, what do you need us for?
ほうたぎとたぎたたぎとたぎぎとたぎたぎと
It looks like we'll need you to take care of the first two items today. As for how to create a memorable experience for Taco, we'll need to consider that when planning out the date. The appraiser and I will go with Tagido now to prepare what's needed. Edgar, can you handle the planning part?
I see.
I see. A date, huh? I'll look into the books.
たぎたぎと
他们你超自然，你不会写剧情，你不会把新月那个剧情搬来。
Business is getting harder.
那这恶有文案这么好当是吧？我靠，这年头，我想能在恶有看到这种剧情。他美术这么好，为什么 UI 这么吵？我不觉得 UI 贼他妈吵，还不如你9叠一根。这 UI 还不如那几个呢，我感觉还没绝好呢。
Perfect angle.
楼上有啊！那这个符号是合意味的。奥利哈冈，易聘屋。哇，这房子看像那什么？悠有杂货铺，重度依赖。
Let me take over. Fight it. Fight hero!
战斗拉完，不明朝一根。为什么他满地图都是这个？啊，不找。
This store sells affordable clothing.
这不他妈关门了吗？我操！
In that case, let's head to Cube Fashion on Torchwood Avenue.
这人都没有，我操！你是认真的吗？我操！ 他觉得做这种收集很有乐趣嘛？啊
What's that smell?
我为什么他们整走过去啊？哎，导航他妈是直线，你看到没？ 哦，不是。他们啥都没有，你放在这合一位。黑杰克诊所炼金肠粉，我去，这个是我老广，烧鸭神兵，哦，烧烤神兵，酥辣翻转，当熊猫在这合一位，天台电器。
All the clothes on display here are for humans. We'll need to ask if they have sizes that would fit Tagido.
不是你一个电视穿啥？我操！合一位。
Are you inquiring about a men's suit that would fit this oddity's measurements? I apologize, but since each oddity's physique varies greatly, we typically don't carry ready-made sizes.
It's true that oddities often face challenges when shopping for everyday items.
他们的眼睛就不能睁开是吧？这个建模他们也太懒了，我操！
Due to the differences in nature, many foods and daily necessities aren't easily shared between humans and oddities. This is especially true for specific types of clothing, I suppose.
타기도.
But we have some collaboration with premium custom services for oddities that we could refer you to.
오, 타기도기?
Could you tell us more about that?
First, a professional oddity image consultant will take detailed measurements. Then, based on these measurements, your requirements, and the designer's suggestions, we'll decide on fabric and style options. Then, espers with textile-related abilities will lead the production. Your companion can enjoy our premium same-day fitting service for the work in progress. After the trial, we'll gather feedback and make unlimited adjustments until your companion is satisfied with the final product.
타기도.
Sounds like we could have it ready by tomorrow. What about the price?
Since you don't have an appointment, the starting price for a rush order today is 100,000 bonds. The final cost will depend on your companion's specific needs and the design plan.
For rush order.
타도기. 타도기도 도기. 타기.
Let's look for a more budget-friendly option.
Excuse me, I think we will...
타기도. 타기도.
Excuse me, what is your friend saying?
Wonder what he's up to.
Well, let's see what he's up to then. Shall we, appraiser?
Welcome. The fitting rooms are this way. Tagido, what are you up to?
타기도.
Excuse me, sir. What is your friend doing in the fitting room? Trying on clothes is fine. But if any items are damaged, you'll be responsible for the cost.
기도.
I can't shake this uneasiness.
타기.
Huh?
Is this your handicraft, Tagido?
타기. 타기도.
I apologize for the embarrassment. We've cleaned up the mess in the fitting room and returned the sample clothes we used for reference. We're sorry for any inconvenience caused.
All right. Please, have a nice day.
Thank you for understanding. We'll take our leave now.
剧情真无聊完。
타기도.
剧情他们能看下去，他们做什么都会成功。
응? 타기?
他说你这剧情你看得下去？他们人呢？他们已经被无聊走了是吧？这剧情他们看得下去吗？我问你。
Yes, it suits you well, sir.
Are you serious?
It's a great option for the budget nonetheless. It's Tagido's first date with Taco, and it's important that Tagido himself is happy with it.
我在玩别的吧，我操，
오,
太无聊了。
기기도.
Now then, we should prepare the gift for Taco tomorrow.
타기.
我们都要回去当酷狗了。 早知道还是酷狗，还车借我一个。我操，他直接无视我。
Is this one of those fake accident scams?
According to Article 20 of the Field Operations Code,
Sure thing. Go right ahead.
他前一秒还在那什么，他后一秒就反应。我车就停马路中央。玩这游戏有点审美疲劳，就刚开始玩就觉得特别惊艳，但玩多了真的好一般。
If you're feeling stuck, how about we take a stroll at the other shops first?
我操，蜘蛛！
It might be a good approach to first choose a nice gift box, ribbon, and matching bouquet, then select the gift to go with them.
Oh, Tagi! Tagido! Tagido! Welcome to Oops Chest.
I walked in without realizing.
Welcome to Hillside Blooms. What kind of flowers would you like to look at?
It even masks the smell from work.
How do I care about flowers? What's today's feature flower?
When you get your flowers home, cut the stems at a 45-degree angle and remove excess leaves before placing them in clean water. Welcome to Hillside Blooms. What kind of flowers would you like to look at? Would you prefer everyday flowers to decorate your home? Or something more ceremonial? Then I recommend red roses. Just looking at these vibrant blooms makes your heart flutter with the passion of emotions. Welcome to Hillside Blooms. Take your time browsing. When you find something you like, I'll wrap it up for you.
Grown with love.
Thank you for shopping with us. The red rose is a passionate choice of flower. May the passion be understood by the special someone.
Excuse me, but we are interested in this diamond. Can we talk about this for a bit?
This is fake. It's a product I made with Imaginado during my breaks. It's not a real diamond.
Not an actual diamond. Look at the reflection and clarity.
他妈，谁把真钻石放桌上？我操！我靠，这个剧情。
Imaginado?
Haven't you heard? It's pretty popular lately. It's a new anomaly toy from DSD. If you're handy, you can mold this anomaly dough into anything you want. At least to look like anything you want. It's pretty cheap, too. I use it to decorate the place with something fancy. When I get bored of one, I can just remold it into something else.
Mojang's with your hand.
Please handle it with care. It's still soft by nature and can easily lose its shape. I spent ages molding this into a tutorial.
Ooh, Toggy! Doggy!
Thank you for taking the time to explain this to us. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I walked in without realizing.
Tagi도 다타기!
A handicraft is indeed more sincere and meaningful than buying something off the shelf.
And it's very friendly for Tagiro's fat secret stash.
哎，看不看啊？我们算别的了，我待会怕你睡着了。那么人呢？说你要不看别的游戏？回去玩明朝了，要不？这游戏他妈能看不睡着，他妈也是神人。Hello， 酷狗，我他妈外卖到了，真是我们老广最爱手撕鸡。不是怎么竟然变他妈中文了？哎，我上次玩是切语言，哦，我忘了。
I wonder if the unrest here has spread to Raguna. I'd better return and check it out.
何意味？你别急，你看我几点？你不是说你困吗？啊？调亮度。
Muggy day. Sky's gloomy, air's all wet. Oh, man. Please let me finish my sentence. Ugh. Ugh. Cold, cold, cold. Oh.
A hot meal should warm you. Should warm you right now.
All right. I'm famished. We barely had a bite sprinting all the way here from Raguna. Whoa! Pinch me! This is a feast and a half! Hey, Rover. So, we did bring enough money, right? I mean, we kind of rushed out without grabbing anything.
Oh, that. Don't worry, money's not an issue. Augusta made sure we're covered. All our food and lodging here in Septimon is built straight to the F-War's palace. Augusta made sure we're covered. All our food and lodging here in Septimon is built straight to the F-War's palace.
这可以直接抱那里的意思。
But I think the owner might have overdone it a little.
Ha! Better get used to it. You're the champ of the Great Aegon. And you know me. If food's on offer, I'll be a scoffer. Yeah, no leftovers, guaranteed. Free stay, free meal. This Zephyr really knows how to treat guests. Maybe we should, Hang around a bit longer? This smells amazing!
Abby, what do you think Imperator wants me to find? If Cardathia's right, the last clues should be somewhere on the Sanguis Plateaus.
哪有哪里 The Sanguis Plateau was once a central front against the Dark Knight. Due to the region's unique landscape, remnant energy gathers here in unusual density, along with black cloud perpetually looming overhead formed since the first Dark Knight. During high tide season, gladiators from across centuries arrive here to hunt Dark Tide creation in the name of glory. 这个怎么念？这什么逼名字
Abby, what do you think Imperator wants me to find? If Cardathia's right, the last clues should be somewhere on the Sanguis Plateaus.
Sanguis Plateau.
We're so close to the finish line. Just one step away. But our pace has slowed.
Relax. We're already back in Septimon. What's the rush? I remember Lupa said there's this weird blight cloud hanging over the Sanguis Plateaus. And when the high tide, or whatever, rolls around, all the gladiators go there to hunt tacit discords. Wait, is the high tide coming up soon? The Effer's invite did say something about a big hunt. Huh, that reminds me. Aren't we supposed to meet her today?
A messenger came this morning. Augusta is dealing with an emergency, so our meeting's postponed. Looks like it'll be a while. An unexpected change. It's throwing everything off course. I don't like the feel of it. And why me for this hunt? If it's about the Great Aegon, the messenger said none of the other gladiators were invited.
Who knows? Maybe she just wants to test her strength against you. Typical Septimontian, right?
You think so? I've only met her a few times, but I doubt she acts on such simple impulses. And as the F4, can she really thoughtlessly do whatever she wants?
Intel 才有一时兴起的意思。
Guessed from afar, you possess eyes as clear as crystal. But what troubles you so that eyes once bright as the highland sky now darken with rolling clouds? A warrior who walks the blade's edge does not falter over trifles. The clouds, if I may guess, are cast from the throne. At the peak of Capitolini Hill, beneath the pale walls of the Effer's Palace, secrets lie buried. And the most intricate among them are those born from the pursuit of power. Even one as honorable as the Effer must learn when to be ruthless. In Septimont, a city forged in iron and blood, anyone who seeks the throne without knowing the cost is no better than a lamb marching to the butcher's knife.
巨人竟然懂马。
I am Nestor, a traveling poet. Even one as honorable as the Effer must learn when to be ruthless.
哎，粉是奥古斯特，应该是。
At the peak of Capitolini Hill, beneath the pale walls of the Effer's palace, secrets lie buried. And the most intricate among them are those born from the pursuit of power. The rains in Septimont never seem eager to leave this season. So then, if you are curious about the Effer, then allow me to say that nothing would honor me more than to offer even a modest service to the champion of the great Aegon.
Wait, how do you know she's the champion? And all that stuff about the F4, too? Huh? Your eyes. Were we talking too loud?
To see and to hear are but two of the many ways to perceive. Trusting the senses is a habit, a natural expedience, but not the only option. Truth be told, I've been gathering inspiration for my next epic, and its protagonist is none other than Augusta, the Effer of Septimont.
Effer 是干嘛来着？
To see, and truth be told, I've been gathering inspiration for my next epic, and its protagonist is none other than Augusta, the Effer of Septimont. That's why I speak of her with some familiarity. I have a feeling your tale with her will soon be written, and knowing more about those who walk alongside you is rarely without its benefits.
Tell me about August. Who walked alongside you? 哦，就 Abby 啊。
Augusta. A girl of humble birth, a resonator of modest talent, a commoner without noble patronage. And yet, from the den of wolves that is Septimont City, she rose and eventually claimed her place. Just like the burning sun was once a cloud of dust.
Rust, Salt, and the Sun. Dear guests from afar, do follow me into the near-forgotten story of Austria, or simply telling it might be a big deal. What are you trying to do? What message do you have in mind? Perhaps having the listener become the protagonist of such stories might be a good option. This should add a more immersive touch to the songs and images you will get to hear and see. At this moment, you are orchestra. You shall relieve the past. It's a century which once made. Thus, please forget your name for now. Are we role-playing? Of course, orchestra story is already written, no matter what choice you make. You will not alter or reality. Yet be wary, fate is fickle, and a misjudge can lead to a sweetness where you choose carefully. The past decision may not have always been the best. Well then, let the story begin. Set aside the complex thought. Let me sing the epic of a younger Augustus. A gentle warm light begins to blur your vision, and you slowly close your eyes when clear. A small frightened girl clutches a sword stern amazed and a group of sullen Septimian gladiators stands guard around her. 他配音呢，我操！ Hey kid, are you alone? Don't be afraid. We know what the dark child did to your home, and we're here to help. Timidly observe the man in front of you. Boldly observe the man in front of you. 他妈饿了，我操！ Different choices will change the corresponding strength value. You must be hungry here. This should be enough to keep you from starving for now. I'm fucking hungry. We'll take you to the Sentinel City. It's not safe here. We don't know where the next disaster will strike. Staring at these ruins won't change anything. Even if you build these walls 1,000 times, you will never hold against the dark tide. You don't have the strength to stop it. Bring your sword and come with us. Whip your sword with determination. The gladiators shake their heads and pat your shoulder. Waiting a stance balance. The story ends if the stance drops through here. A story chapter is complete once the corresponding goals are met. In the end, you chose to leave the village. The guardian's words reveal a bitter truth. You lack the strength to protect the home you are living in. In the channel, you engage with the gladiators. Require an action. Show you all of the city. The poster for the gladiators' agon is pinned to a wooden board. The air is filled with heated chatter about the upcoming match. Draw closer to the crowd. The gathering people push you towards the crowd. You must know Septimo Revelry strength, here only the victory ring. That is lot older than the city itself. Sentinel or onlookers. Notice the disdain in the eyes of the sentinel. You notice the passion-filled eyes of the sentinel. You can stop thinking about their conversation. You realize that gladiators are now very symbol of strength in the sentinel. If there's a way to dominate the arena, maybe you will buy the strength you are looking for. Tear down the poster and walk away on the crowd. Quite leave the crowd. As you leave, you notice the three words stand out and the incessant chatter, identity, status, and talent. They seem to be an essential part of gladiating. There are always those commoners who view the agon as mere boring displays of butchery. But we are handily entertained by the sight of rats shrinking in the dirt. What we crave is true magnificence, a warrior who can make roses bloom for blood. Wanna have a little bet on how many mangy rats are gonna try for the agon this year? Then their strength can be shaking in the place. Mangy 是什么？污秽的、肮脏的。You're slightly conscious about your status and talent. Ignore their word. You're determined to step onto the arena. The rules demand a mantle at your back, someone to keep death from claiming you on the first day, and perhaps even teach you to see the fight through the air. Someone to keep death from claiming you, diving. Hitting several dead ends, you eventually come across Kato. Kato is a retired gladiator's job, but takes on few proteins. So want to try the agon, you say. Why don't you start by telling me a little yourself? We recall the discussions about gladiators, identity status, and talents. People in the city of Central value this more than anything you choose to. Speak honestly about your past. Lie about your past. The dark tide took you home, and you came to Central seeking strength. Is that so? You got so many. But there's no gonna cut you. 不是他妈有多长 Go home, people like you always show up with nothing but fancy dreams. Only to sit there and crush and trample. I've seen enough of idiots like you. What now? Still here, aren't you? You think your stubbornness will change my mind? Pathetic. Alright then, let's have a deal. Land one strike and you will win. If you manage that, I will teach you how to be a true gladiator. This deal here is your entrance trial. Accept the deal without hesitation. Accept the deal after great deliberation. Blaze meet in shop class. Cater moves with practice. practice is, you are quickly defeated. Strengthless, do you realize how weak you are? Which is why I am seeking power, which is why I want to be a gladiator. Do you really know who you are fighting against? Can you really best me? Huh? You can now. How do you plan to end this? 这不应该是 beat 吗？为什么 best？ 哦 ，best 还有这个意思。best 好打败意思。すみません。Give up. Challenged him again the next day. Thank for round 2, are we? Country dressed like you, sure as pasturing as the city folks say you are. Just like last time, you are much of challenger to hate and you are sweetly beaten once again. Go back, this is not your part. Continue the challenge on the third day. Too slow, too weak, you foolish swing, only brings smile to your end. Then be stronger, then be faster. Instead your best, how naive, well, I guess a rat that listens down is never meant for the sun. Checkmate, you are lost, challenge him again the fourth day. Still not ready to give up, why don't you sell your sword? I'll get you some food at least. Continue the challenge on the fifth day. Stand before Kato again, dragging your exhausted body nearly isolated. I can still fight! The winds stretch up by the blade whisper spots, and you are starting home. Soft sunlight cascade on the grey oak's leaves, and you hear your friend's laughter. Your parents' gentle call. But in the very next breath, a bone deep chill engulfs you. The charge, you know it all too well, thoughts race across your mind, and your hand instinctively grip the sword hilt. I won't surrender. You seize the opening and land a hit on Kato. Kato hands you his sword and turns to leave. Catch Kato's sword is rather heavy. In Semchino's area, the victor claims the weapons of the defeated. A symbol of conquest, the sword is yours now. If you determine to bite off the crown, do not fall before you get there. Officer, that's your name. Yes, I am. The moment you step into the arena, you will lose that name. The spectators may brand you with number symbol or even the name of some wild beast. I'm prepared. And only the last one standing has the right to reclaim their true name. By then we'll be chanting your name, Orchestra, and you will have to conquer their hearts and win their applause even without identity, status, and talents. Tell me what I see today. I will make them know my true name. Training starts tomorrow, 6 sharp, right here.
Fail enough times, and you might eventually succeed. Should we call it resilience? Or mere stubbornness? Or perhaps, for a girl who has lost everything, there was never a second option. She had no one to trust but herself, and naught but a blade to hold. And yet, as the first stanza of an epic, this is nothing extraordinary. Since the lament, across the scorched lands of Solaris, I've heard this story repeat itself, again and again. Greatness. Yes, our era has certainly seen it. But true greatness is never found on the first page of a story. Courage, glory, and honor. Such immortal virtues have been etched in tablet and stone. They are never forged overnight. Light as a thread, elusive as the wind, they weave themselves into every twist of fate, tangling with every insignificant choice we make.
I don't know. It's just unbelievable. The Augusta he's talking about, and the F-word we saw in the arena. No way they're the same person.
A girl far from home, arriving in the city upon Capitolini Hill in pursuit of strength. No title, no status, no wealth. I doubt anyone at the time could have imagined her rising to where she is now. Do you mean Kato? Do you believe Kato handed her that final victory on purpose, and that his scathing words were a test of her resolve?
Maybe he had long-drawn title. That grab sister.
Then Kato must have been an idealist to place his faith in a girl with nothing to her name. Now, why don't we keep this question in mind and see where the story leads us?
我去他妈，不还让我念一晚上吗？他妈他就放加配音。我们这导播我他妈饿了，我们这导播得了，睡了，那行吧。明天来不来？ 明天来不来 ？OK OK。